What up, what up? This is Ace the OG. Back into the topic, back into the video. So the title of this video is going to be Broke People Are Selfish. So admin notes, thanks again to all the subscribe to the channel. I endeavor to keep pushing the video out. You leverage, the better it sells. So it's start of the week. It's Monday morning. And yeah, traffic's going to be kind of crazy right now because rush hour traffic time. So excuse the background noise. Try to speak as loudly as possible. Starting the week off with something about money, something about finances, but of course, talking about folks, right? Not in a bad sense, but like just stating facts. Because what I've been feeling and thinking lately is that I need to get back to the finances, I need to get back to the money when it comes to this channel. This channel was actually named originally Finance, Fitness, and Folk. And I focused on those three things for the last 2 years. I have pivoted a little bit over to another realm when I talk about, relationship issues, politics, all these other things. And I'm still gonna keep doing that, don't get me wrong. But the essence of this channel was really based off of those three pillars. So I think this week, whatever time I have to post videos and content, I'm going to talk about something dealing with finance because it's the beginning of the month, it's September, I think it's the second week of September. And it's a fall time frame, right? So if you guys, and I'm talking to men now, if y'all men don't want to be in a situation to where y'all scrambling to get a doggone Christmas gift for your family because you didn't save, right, to get your family, your wife, kids, or whatever, some presents, because men do this stuff all the time. We rush and wait to the last minute to get stuff. And then we're broke as I don't know what, and we can't get what we want to get for our families. So if you want to be in a stable position to have the finances to do what you need to do, then listen up to this channel for the next week or so, and I'm gonna give you some tips, all right? So let's get into it. So why are broke people are selfish? So I've come to realize in my older age that broke folks are very selfish. And I'm not talking about just monetarily, right? I mean, that is one aspect, but broke people from what I've seen, and I'm talking about myself as well, right? Because I was broke before a couple times actually in life. They're selfish with their finances. They're selfish with giving their time back to people. And they're selfish with giving out resources. Now, I'm pretty sure I can name some other things that broke folks are selfish with, but those are the three main things that I've seen and I've experienced personally when it comes to being broke. And it all derives from fear, right? Fear that you can't survive, and it just it's really a mindset. It really is, because let's face it, y'all. A lot of times in life, when it comes to us being broke, a lot of times it's self-inflicted, meaning that we cause ourselves to be broke, not anybody else. It wasn't somebody from an outside entity. It wasn't from a job, anything like that. What really happened was that you mismanaged your finances, and for whatever reason, you just wasn't responsible, and that's why you're broke. It's very simple. It's not complicated, y'all. It really isn't. Change the way you spend money, change the way you think about money, and you won't be broke. I promise you won't. But that's a very difficult thing to do for a lot of folks. It really is. Especially when you wasn't taught certain things in life when you were younger as far as how to deal with money. See, a lot of us have not been taught how money works. We wasn't taught how to take care of money. Money was taking care of us. We're dependent on money, right? But money is a tool. That's all it is. It's a tool to get resources and to do things in life. When you put certain things over, if you put money over certain things, then it causes a conflict. It really does. And that's the reason why a lot of folks are selfish with a lot of things personally, because of them being broke. It's a really crazy concept, because it's like, I totally get it, because some folks probably come in this video or in the comments and say, well, of course we're selfish because we can't give out money because we're broke. How are we going to be able to give out money if we're broke? I totally understand that. But here's the thing. If you're a Christian, you believe in the Lord, we all know that the Lord wants us to live life abundantly, right? Now, he never said he was going to be rich, but God will provide everything that we need. And if you look at your finances and you actually do a tally of what you spend and how much you bring in, what you need is already there. You're just mismanaging your money, and that's why you're broke. And because you're broke, that's the reason why you're selfish. An example of that. So in Maryland, I'm not going to speak about the county or the county's name, but anybody listening to DMV is going to know exactly what I'm talking about. So there's a county in Maryland that, from what I can tell, and I'm pretty sure if I ran a census, I'm pretty sure that I'll be correct, it's predominantly black, right? And this county is one of the richest, if not the richest county in Maryland, in the whole state. You got a lot of black folks that are millionaires in this county, have $1 million mansions, drive Mercedes, Range Rovers, Aston Martins, Ferraris, you name it. These folks are doing it out there. I mean, doing it big. And I'm telling you right now, you go to that county, and it's like one of the most rundown looking counties that I've ever seen in my life. And I'm sitting here like, yo, like how in the world all this money is circulating through this county, right? Which the circulates through the county, is circulating through the state. But of course, we all know that, you know, that when it comes to the aesthetics of a county and a city, it's based off of local funding, right? Local taxes, all these other things, right? So how in the world, I got a mansion, I live in a mansion that's gated off, and I walk outside my gate, and I immediately walk into something that looks crazy. Something looks run down, raggedy, right? It does not make sense at all. Most of the counties that I've seen in Virginia are not like that when it comes to being rich. Now, Northern Virginia is like one of the richest, if not the richest, county in America. We're in the DMV, we're near DC, right? So there's a lot of money circulating around here. And there's plenty of counties in Northern Virginia that, I mean, these folks are living in, on average, $2 million houses. And you walk out their house, and I mean, it's pristine. The grass is cut. The landscaping is immaculate. You know, you don't have convenience stores on every corner. You got a Whole Foods. I mean, it's like almost a utopia. It really is. Like, I don't know if most of my people that watch the channel is from VA and have gone into Northern Virginia, but in certain parts of Virginia, it's almost unbelievable exactly as far as how it looks. And these folks that live there are not selfish. They can't be, because what they're doing is that they have money and they're pouring back into their community, and they're making sure the community looks good. So not only are they well off, but the community is as well. Another aspect when it comes to being selfish, if you are a Christian, right, and you believe in the Lord, then you have to believe in tithing. Now let's do a little bit of a deep dive, quick deep dive when it comes to tithing. So there are numerous scriptures about tithing, and everybody got their own interpretation about tithing. Now, tithing is a personal conviction, and I would never tell somebody that you absolutely have to give 10%. You absolutely have to give money to God and all these other things, right? I mean, money does run the church when it comes to providing resources. I totally get that, because in the olden times when there was not physical paper money, they still gave resources to the church, right? That was still giving a tithe to the church, right? So the church has to function in a certain way, and the only way for you to be able to have the church function is through tithing. But if you have the funds to tithe and your money is well off, you're well off as far as monetarily, but you're not tithing and you're a Christian, then that's a form of being selfish, right? Because how in the world can you not part with your 10%? If you're well off, right? You got a lot of millionaires around here that are broke. I'm gonna say that again. You got a lot of millionaires around here that are broke, meaning that these folks mismanage their money, and even though they're making $1 million plus a year, they still are broke. And it doesn't make sense, right? But once again, the reason why these folks are broke is because they're selfish. So God wants us to actually be able to have resources and have money for us to give back to people, right? Jesus' whole ministry was about giving back to people. So when you hold on to money, and you hold on to resources, and you hold on to your time, meaning that you don't want to give time back to people, like maybe a family member asks you to help them move something, and you say, oh no, you got the time, but you say no because you don't feel like doing it. When you do things like that, you're selfish. And if you're selfish, all that's doing is holding back a blessing from you, from God. It really is. So that's my spiel for the day. I want to belabor the topic, right? But broke people are selfish. So the solution to that is that, begin a relationship with the Lord, ask God for discernment, and, understand that what God gives you, he gives you, right? What's for you is for you. However, God does not want you to hold on to things and be selfish. He wants you to give back to people. He wants you to impart things into people. And this YouTube channel that I have right now, this is one of the ways that I give back to people, by giving them knowledge, right? Because I don't want to hold on to things from a logical standpoint, from a mental standpoint, where I'm not imparting things into people. I mean, that's the way things should be. Just be able to impart things back into people, not be selfish. So let's stop being selfish, y'all. Let's stop being selfish, because all we're doing is holding back blessings from ourselves. And if we hold back a blessing from ourselves, that means we're holding back a blessing from our whole family. So we don't want to do that. Let's stop being selfish. So if you want me to discuss a topic or a subject thing that benefits you to the channel, email me at findingfitnessfolk@gmail.com. My email address is in the description below. This is Ace OG, signing out. I'm gone.